Do I need to like say anything else about this episode of Promised Neverland? Like this image itself says everything about the episode. It was it was damn good for what it was, alright? It was damn good. For example, the start of the episode was just amazing because it in a sense it showed Crone's character just in general, if you guys didn't understand, that is because it had no words. That's what made it a good episode. That's what made that whole moment such a good moment because uh it had no words in it. It was just showing Crone how she was growing up and how as a child what she had seen and what she went through to beat to get Tillier. And it's it's such a it's such a it's a moment where I'm like I'm not even sad and I'm not even angry. I'm just like satisfied with what I got there. That's basically how I would put it when I saw this whole moment. That's just one. But the second thing that happened in this episode, the second thing that just blew up my mind was how this whole scene played out. I'm like, whoa. Like Shonen. Shonen has never been this intensifying ever in my eyes because this has to be the most intensifying scene I've seen in a shonen. It had such a pressure around it, and I was always on the edge of the seat for what's happening in this episode because it was that good. It was just that good because at the end of the episode, I was like, nah, fam. I need more of this shit. And I can see now why I said this in first episode why people were so much interested and this series got so much attention, but now I see it clearly like why the series actually gets attention, why the series is such a popular one. And this is and I'm happy to go blind in it, all right? I have no idea. I had no idea of what else going to happen in the series. I just went blind in it and honestly, going blind in it all it played out such a good role. It played in such a good role for me, especially this episode was like, whew, like this one, the ending, and especially at the end, I was really like, nah, that's not how you're gonna end it, are you? Like you're gonna say that Norman is gonna get in ship, and then you're gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna end it there, and I'm like, ah. It's that kind of episode where I just want more of this shit. I'm like I just want more. I just want to have more of Promised Neverland, and I can't wait for the next episode. That's basically one of those episodes, and I'm like, yep. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for the next week, and I'm like, I'm gonna be like going through. And one of the big things that I really loved about this episode is how how Isabel just basically knew everything from the beginning and she played out she played like a fool just to fool the kids. It's such a great way to develop an antagonist because you know that this antagonist is on another level when you she already knew everything and she still played the role of a fool. And it's such a good scene just in general to see that because the way she played out and she was like, yeah, you're fired. She literally said, Ray, you're fired. Like that just shows how much of a dominant person this chick is. Like this is something that I really, really appreciate for the series to do because they have developed some really good antagonists. Even the grandmom, whoever she is, uh, she had this face of a antagonist that I would love to. I think so would be one of my favorites, and that's I think so. Isabel this season, Isabel is one of the best antagonists of this season, hands down, because that's just how I see. This is I just see her. She's quite terrifying. Not gonna lie, for especially for kids of that age, she's definitely terrifying because she literally broke Emma's foot. That's that. If that doesn't say how terrifying this chick is, I don't know what will. So yeah, Anyways, let me know what you think about this episode of The Promised Neverland, and I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, peace.